Jianli was entirely unlike Li Yunting, discreet and aloof, known as the Ice Prince of our circle, driven by revenge. After seeing him reject 1-3 advances, I chugged my drink and bravely walked over. Jianli, what a coincidence. I don't remember what happened that night. I only know I woke up at Jianli's villa the next day. How am I here?
You clung to me.
And then?
Then you succeeded.
What do you actually mean? Succeeded.
It is exactly what you are thinking. Don't know if it is to your liking. Just make do with it.
What do you plan to do now?
What now?
Don't you need to take responsibility for last night?
Jianli, you know I have a husband.
Then why did you provoke me last night? Divorce Li Yunting. I won't be a mistress.
I can't divorce him yet. No, you be my boyfriend. A husband's a husband's, a boyfriend's a boyfriend's a boyfriend. Separate matters. Okay, Jianli scoffed, opened the door, and asked me to leave. I thought we were done, but 2 months later, I got a strange call. Jianli must have been drunk. His voice sounded deep and hoarse.
Shenyan, why are you unwilling to divorce?
Because it is not just my marriage with him. It also involves the Lai and Shen families.
What about me then? You provoked me first. Don't you need to take responsibility for me?
If you accept my proposal, I will be responsible for you. The other end was silent for a long time, and I waited for his answer.
I accept.
Afterward, we traveled abroad, went to Lin's, holding hands and watching movies like ordinary couples. Jianli was compliant, almost always there. She never again mentioned my divorce, until once, on a business trip, I had a car accident. Everyone in my contacts was by name, except Jianli, his note-read boyfriend. He secretly changed it himself once, playing on my phone. So, after my accident, the police used that note, contacting Jianli directly. At the hospital, family signatures were needed. Dazed, I asked him to call Li Yunting my parents are elderly. It shouldn't come so late. But when I awoke, the first face I saw in my ward was my mother's. She asked a few worried questions. After he left, I then asked, why was my mom the one here?
Li Yunting didn't answer my many calls, so I had to call your mother.
Oh, I should have known. Li Yunting finds me a nuisance. She wouldn't answer my calls. I'd made such a huge fuss about her past affair, so for years, she's barely answered my calls.
Shen, Miai.
You should divorce Li Yunting.
Jianli was unlike Li Yunting's other women. She was usually compliant and low maintenance, hardly ever mentioning my divorce. Why say this now? Jianli then looked up, and I noticed her face was pale, with bruised shadows beneath her eyes, which were very red. She must have watched over me all night.
I don't want to keep being your illicit mistress. I want to openly stand by your side. I fear if this happens again, I won't even have the right to sign as next of kin. I'll just worry helplessly, repeatedly calling your husband. But Shenyan, we're not friends at all. I don't want to be friends with you.
This man, so decisive on the battlefield, now stood before me, crying uncontrollably. This time, I just couldn't bring myself to refuse. But I knew well that Li Yunting and I couldn't divorce so easily.
Shenyan, consider. Will you break up with me or divorce Li Yunting? Until you make your decision, I won't bother you again.
That day, Jinyan handled all my hospital affairs, arranging a caregiver for my meals, and even placing my boredom books by my bed. But after that day, he truly never appeared before me again. After returning home with birthday gifts and Li Yunting, my mom, rarely cooking, started bustling in the kitchen, as she only does for my dad's birthday. While Li Yunting chatted with my dad in the tea room and I helped my mom, they suddenly started talking about Li Yunting in my school days.
Back then, you and Yun Chang were secretly dating, a carefully guarded secret. Both our parents clearly saw right through it, but you two would deny it to death.
Recalling those days, I couldn't help but sigh. Suddenly, I felt life was truly absurd. Dating in school, hiding from parents, now dating again, afraid to tell my husband. People truly spend their whole lives regretting. Thinking about it, I almost laughed.
What are you thinking about? You were just secretly smiling to yourself at the dinner table.
Nothing, Mom. If Li Yunting and I were to get a divorce, would you and Dad really object?
Your marriage with Yunting has issues, Dad, and I actually saw that coming. Since you didn't mention divorce, we didn't want to say much. Dad and I only have one daughter, you. Whatever you want to do, just make sure you've thought it through. We will support you no matter what. Don't compromise yourself.
My eyes began stinging. If I divorce him, the interests of both families would have to be divided. Then Dad's company might suffer losses.
It is all right. That is your dad's concern. You are his daughter. He is willing to clean up the mess for you.
Nian Nian, do whatever you want.
Even so, I still couldn't make up my mind. That evening, Li Yunting and I left my parents' house. As the car exited their neighborhood, someone suddenly darted out. Luckily, Li Yunting hit the brakes in time. Still shaken, I looked up and saw the person who stopped us was the girl from earlier.
Li Yunting! Divorce her! Oriette!
Are you ready?
Not a threat.